Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome back to MCA Live. I'm Rachel Wachowski, and here's today's announcements. Today is Tuesday, March 15th, Day 2. PSSA tutoring starts today from 2:30 until 3:30 p.m. Today's session will be 7th grade ELA with Mrs. Guffey and 8th grade ELA with Mrs. Rumble. For every session you attend, you will receive a coupon for a free snack at lunch and a ticket for a grand prize drawing of a $50 Walmart gift card. If you have any questions, you can contact any of the tutoring teachers or the main office for more information. The Knoebels Job Fair at MCA is tomorrow during lunch B and C. Anyone who applies will get cotton candy. Now here's Hannah with today's news.
Mr. Forspring's Power, Energy, and Transportation class is creating different projects in the metals unit. Students use their knowledge from the previous drafting unit to create items such as metal boxes, sheet metal dustpans, and screwdrivers. MCA Live reporter Gabby Shucker caught up with Mr. Forspring and Mia Chapman to talk about this year's metals unit.
This year in the Power, Energy, and Transportation metals unit, we really got to engage all the students in a wide variety of metalwork and equipment. In the past years, due to COVID or whatever, we really haven't been able to dive into it, but this year we're in big time. So some of the main things we do is we start basing off of the drafting room, which we talked about earlier in the year, sheet metal. So we deal with a flat construction, actually cut it, form it, and make a three-dimensional useful sheet metal object. Some of those machines are shears. We got some sheet metal brakes over here, which actually bends the metal. And the students started with a small sheet metal box, and then we actually made, it's actually a two-step process, a metal and a wood portion, useful dustpans, all right? There's very useful, and everyone kind of added their own little spin to it with some different color, and they added some stickers too to customize them. Another portion of the metals unit is actually a multi-step process where we constructed our own screwdrivers. The part back here, the students actually had to cut the material for the blade. They actually had to heat the blade up in the furnaces and using an anvil, almost like a blacksmith technique, forge the blade down to specific sizes. Once the blade was constructed, we actually ground it and actually heat treated it for strength. The next part is this aluminum handle back here. This was done on metal lathes. And actually up next, Mia Chapman is going to explain that process a little bit more.
We did the handle for the screwdriver, and this is the handle right here, this part. And we first had to cut the aluminum with measurements, and then we put it into the metal lathe here. There's actually another student's screwdriver handle in it right now, and we use techniques such as turning and this little knurling part right here to create the handle of the screwdriver.
We also based this off of a previous screwdriver and drew up some precision measurements, measuring down to the thousandths of an inch to complete this project. So everyone's is pretty much relatively the same, but some people wanted to make theirs maybe a little bit longer than the other ones. But if you notice here, we got, like Mia said, another student's halfway through the process, and basically it's just getting to use these metal lathes for all different operations, right? And if you're looking for a good metals career, a machinist is what you want to go for.
The final portion of the metals unit here is welding, and we're focused on arc or stick welding.
The welding station here is relatively new. We got it going about 2 years ago, and it's taken us a little bit to kind of bring it up to speed here, but we've had a lot of good success. Students are back here getting the fundamentals, sparking some interest in welding, where if actually we want to start maybe in 9th grade, because then the VOTEC offers an excellent welding program, and again, it's just a great hands-on portion of the metals unit.
Mr. Forspring's class finishing up their metals unit, students are looking forward to moving into the CO2 cars unit next. We'll be right back with Addison and sports. Tonight, the varsity girls basketball team will be taking on South Williamsport in the quarterfinal round of the state playoffs. This matchup will be the final of 3 meetings between the Tornadoes and the Mounties this season. They split their previous 2 meetings with both teams winning 1 game against the other. South Williamsport had no trouble in their second round of the state tournament, taking down Sacred Heart Academy with a final score of 42-22. On the other hand, the Tornadoes are coming off impressive back-to-back wins against 2 quality teams. They are looking to keep their hot streak going as they seek revenge on South Williamsport for beating them in the district semifinals. The winner of the game tonight will advance to the semifinal round of states, where they will take on the winner of Southern Columbia and Bishop McCourt game. If you find yourself with no plans tonight, come out and support the girls as they look to take down the Mounties and keep pushing for back-to-back state championships. The student section theme for the game tonight is jerseys, so throw on a jersey and be loud for our Lady Tornadoes. The game will tip off at 7 p.m. at Danville Area High School. Good luck, girls. That's all for sports. Back to Rachel at the news desk.
It's musical week. We'd like to take some time to recognize our senior stars. First up is Xander Jones. Xander is playing Gomez Adams. Xander has been involved in the musical for the past 4 years. He previously played Wes Warnaker in Footloose, Father Dupin and St. Aphrodisias in Hunchback of Notre Dame, and last year he played Seymour Krelborn in Little Shop of Horrors. Xander's favorite part of being in the school shows was first being able to learn from his mentors and then using that knowledge to improve his own acting and singing. Xander was also the Rotary Student of the Month for November. He is a member of the jazz, marching bands, the wind ensemble, and senior chorus. Xander is the president of the marching band and the chorus. He also qualified for district band and district and regional chorus. Xander enjoys music, technology, hunting, and woodshop. His future plans are to attend Penn College of Technology for Network, Administration, and Engineering Technology. Today's lunch is Swedish meatballs and noodles, calzone, carrots, and cinnamon apple slices. That's all for today. Make sure to get your musical tickets, and we'd like to welcome a new anchor, Addison, to the sports desk. Have a great day, MCA.